G'day, how you going? Richo, Al here for the Monday show. Now, we would like some more interaction, more questions.
More questions.
Also, we're just calling it the Monday show, but if someone could come up with a better name for it, that'd be really good.
Monday Madness was my idea, it was crap. I know that, I'm crap. But
Yeah, it was just a thought at the start.
Yeah.
Because generally it comes up on a Monday. Yeah, but if anyone's got a good idea for a name,
all this is evolving anyway, so
Yeah.
the schedule's kind of right, but we're just evolving names and
we're freestyling it.
we're freestyling. Richo's rant is going to be a part of the show.
Yeah, we're going to do a
its
little bit of
own thing.
Standalone thing.
And,
Yep.
and look, you can comment down below on what you want Richo to rant about, but a rant doesn't mean it's negative, so it's
no,
just
no. It's just
a topic of conversation for
yeah,
Richo to
topic
go on
at the
about.
time, and you know what? And to hear your opinion back.
Yeah, correct.
Because
it's more
people
about
have
you.
thoughts in their head, but they don't necessarily. It'd be nice to see what other people think, or to add to it.
Correct, to add to it.
Yeah, yep. So that's the idea of that.
Yeah. Absolutely. So basically North Lakes. Well, we've had North Lakes.
Yep, we have had North Lakes.
And North Lakes was great. As you could see, Softy and Wade played really well. Maybe we didn't need to give them those 2 shots per night.
Well,
or
that's
4
right.
shots.
Yeah.
But again, it's not about who wins as much as I love to win.
Might have been Wade's first win.
Well, he definitely didn't win with me.
No,
So it's,
you know.
Richo's never lost except for with me. So it's got nothing to do with anybody else apart from me.
Yeah. You are ordinary.
I'm very ordinary.
Yeah, all right. We might have to. There's a spot for a new pro.
Yeah. Who wants to be here other than me?
Anyone like to stick their hand up? That'd be really
I can just film and not talk. But yeah, North Lakes guys was amazing. I want to thank Adam, Scott, Liam, Mitch, all the guys there at North Lakes. It's always in good nick, and they just had the club championships there. We played on the Monday, they had it there on the Saturday, so that was our first round. And course was in awesome nick. The greens are pure, probably maybe a little bit soft actually.
Yeah, they're a little bit soft. Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing.
No.
The course is looking really, really good.
Yeah, no, it is. It's in good nick. On this side of town, it's certainly up there with.
Well, it's probably the best north side of Brisbane until you start getting towards, say, Pacific Harbour and stuff like that, which we will get to again just quietly.
We will, because I've never actually played Pacific Harbour, so I'd be keen to go and have a hit there. So we will do some courses again.
Yeah.
Jeff, for no other reason than the fact that I haven't played them, Softy hasn't played some of them.
It's also to get the drone bank up as well. So
Yeah.
all the drone shots you're seeing is only one part of it. I'm actually going to put together, when I've got time and it's quite difficult, put them back into After Effects and actually make a course guide out of it. So actually do digital distance to bunkers and hazards and green and stuff like that. So it's a lot more work and I'm doing it myself, but want to bring as much as you can for those that are going to go play these golf courses and maybe have a bit more knowledge with the flyovers. So I just need somebody to drive the cart because North Lakes was hard to drive me and fly the thing. So it was a bit of fun, but yeah, we want to again thank Adam Simpson, who is the general manager at North Lakes, for allowing us to film and getting us out, actually. Wanting us to come out and film, so to do some drone stuff. And we, like as Richo said, we'll get around to some other courses and do some drone footage as well. So, like I said, we want to get the bank up of all the drone footage so that every course we go to from now on is going to have drone footage. Yeah,
it does. Gives you a good view of that hole when you go and play.
It's something a bit different too. From course vlogs, there's not much you can do, and this is just one part of it. And to have the guide itself with the distances, that's only another part of it. So,
we can see that hole and
bring as much as we can.
So, a couple of questions.
We've got some questions. So, comment down below, guys, on more questions for the Monday show, or whatever we're going to call the Monday show from now on. I do have a question here. First question is from Luke Ryan. He basically says, we talk a lot about driver spin. He goes, you're talking about a lot of driver spin on numbers on driver, but don't really understand how it affects the golf shot. Would you be able to elaborate a little more, please?
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, mate, you're the smart one. So
I've got no idea. I'm going to leave this one to you.
Snap. That should be alright.
That's your golf shot.
That's a golf shot, mate. Spinning at 4 grand.
Shot, mate.
Career-y. So do you get an M1 to drop your spin from 5,000 to 4,000?
Nah, 10 to 9.
So talk about driver spin, and so from a visual point of view, standing behind a golf shot, as somebody hits a ball and I say, oh, it's too much spin or not enough spin or whatever, it's diving out of the sky. So too much spin is like a swooping sort of shot, so rising sort of a shot. So if you're looking from behind, the ball wants to then go more like this. So
You get that arc.
yeah, so you're arcing upwards. So as you're looking at from this, the camera angle, ball's going that way, it'll come out whatever it comes out, but then you'll see it rise up, especially back into the wind.
Yep.
So a lot of spin. So anything at about 3 grand spin, you'll see it rise up a little bit. Anything about 3.5, you'll see it rise up a lot. Of course, depending on the wind. If the wind's into, even something at say 2,500, so it's, you know, mid, that's quite low spin really.
Yep.
It's still going to rise up a bit because of course drag, the wind's blowing into the golf ball and wanting to push it up. So,
Yep.
and then when I say it's falling out of the sky, it just means it's low spin. So you'll get it coming less, but then you'll just get it diving down. So you need to be somewhere, to be optimal numbers. You know, optimal numbers are around 2.5 grand or so, depending on speed. But if you're around 2.5 grand spin, then you're doing pretty bloody well. And the ball will go up and it'll be more like a rainbow. So instead of it going swooping this way or falling out of the sky, it's going to launch high and then actually carry on more of an arc.
So you get a bit more penetrating flight.
Yeah, yeah, correct. So basically years ago, the way the drivers used to be,
Yep.
everyone talked about Greg Norman and with the wooden drivers and balata balls,
Yep.
they start low and then and they rise up and they have to.
Yeah, because when I first started playing, that was what most people were aiming for with their drivers.
Well, you had to.
Yes, was to hit them low and
So
they'd-
the golf ball's changed, and this is basically why it is. So
Yep.
before, you had to keep it as low as you possibly could for as long as you could,
Yep.
because it was always going to spin. The balata ball was spinning so much it's not funny. So they kept it as low as they could for as long as they could, and then they'd get it to rise up and then kind of hopefully stay flat, rise up a bit, and then flatten out as it's landing.
Yep.
Whereas now it's the other way around. So
Yep.
launching it high-ish with lowish spin is just going to keep more penetrating flight and actually moving forward a lot more. So the golf ball's changed, and so's the drivers. So now you don't want to see that sort of swooping flight or rising flight anymore. You want to see it high launch, low spin, so it looks more like a rainbow. That's an easy one.
beautiful.
Cool. We got one more question now. The question is also from another Luke. I've got to find it here. Sorry, Luke Jazz. I see. This is the thing. You're linguistics expert. How do you pronounce Luke's second part of his name?
Jazz Prezazza.
Jazz Prezazza. That's how Jazz Prezazza. I'm sorry, Luke. We can't
Sorry, mate.
pronounce that.
Yep.
St. Leon. So Luke says, any advice on maintaining energy through 18-hole tournament? Always find that I run out of steam on the back 9 and throw away the advantage you have built up earlier in the day. Now, this is Richo's expertise right here.
Well,
How would you do it, Richo, or how do you keep up your pep and your energy?
look, I always like jelly beans. I reckon jelly beans are a good source of a bit of glucose. I reckon when you're starting to feel a bit flat and around, yeah, do you know what? Maybe there's some other good alternatives. Bananas, almonds.
Bananas are a big one, yeah.
Almonds are really good. So, and they are, I do keep some packets of those in my bag because they are easy and they last for a long time.
Yes.
I suppose the good thing with things like jelly beans is that you can leave a bag of them in your
bag.
golf bag and they'll stay for a long time.
Correct.
As where a banana, if you leave it in your bag,
I think Scott has had a banana in his bag a few times.
and they
and
start to biodegrade.
smell a little.
Yeah. So
And ooze.
Look, I think some things like that because they're easy to carry. You can whack them in your bag. They'll last for a long time. Do you know, there's some other things.
I think the biggest thing is bananas are great, almonds are great,
Yep.
anything like that.
Yeah,
But
any of those sort of nuts are good.
got to keep
good.
water up too.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to be hydrated.
Look, plenty of water. Do you know? Look,
There's nothing wrong with glucose. There's nothing wrong with jelly beans. But
Yeah.
again, it's a spike.
yeah,
And so
and
you're-
it is. And I suppose it's just that
Maybe you need
you've
something.
maintained yourself through that first 9 holes, and it's just that little bit of a boost that last year to get you through to that last couple of holes.
If you watch guys on tour, like they'll probably eat every 3 or 4 holes.
Yeah,
And it's nothing too big. It might be a handful of nuts, or it might be a banana as a big one.
Well,
or
I always
something.
tell you to eat regularly is better than just binge.
Mashing.
Binge. So-
Imagine walking around with this bag
So that-
bag bowl
yeah.
or something while you're
Look,
playing.
Look, I agree. I used to drink a bit of Gatorade and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if that does a lot for you. I think
No.
I'd rather go the jelly beans and water.
You definitely need water, hydration.
Yep.
And then you just need some sort of, sugar. carbohydrate.
Yeah, just to give that little bit of boost along.
But then
So I
also
find-
protein bars as well, nut bars. So anything with protein, carbs, and that's got, I suppose, low GI, so something that's going to last a bit longer.
Yep.
That's why bananas are perfect.
Coffee before you go.
Coffee before you go.
Well, there has been some studies that say that drinking coffee before you play
Increase your performance.
Yep.
Oh,
Drops
a
couple of
mental
shots
awareness
off,
or something.
and it keeps you concentrating for longer periods of time. So
What is the most perfect post-meal drink, or post-meal anything, or post-workout or post-golf drink?
chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. There you go. And that's that's proven from
It
Dr.
has-
Richardson.
It has everything in it apparently that you need to. Yeah.
It's got a decent
Look,
amount of sugar, like lactose.
Yeah.
It's got protein. You got sugar. You got everything you need. So, and it's got plenty of minerals that come in milk.
that come in the milk. Yeah.
Thanks for the
Yep.
question. Two questions. Again, comment below, and if you wanted to ask us any other questions or want any advice, anything along those lines. But we've got some Lucia, pardon me, we've got some Lucia coming up.
Yep. We're going to go there. Hopefully we get out early and
Correct.
I might drive the cart for you.
You might have to drive the car for me, but again, more drone footage. We don't know how many people are going to be there, whether it's just us two or we're going to have 4. But guys, check it out, St. Lucia.
Yep, I'm looking forward to St. Lucia. I was talking with Wade. Wade and I've played there. It'd have to be close to 10 years since I've played there, so I don't really remember the course, so it's a long time. Yet it's a course here in Brisbane that's not actually far from where I live. But,
Correct.
I'm looking forward to going back and playing some of those courses that I haven't played for a long period of time, to see what changes that they've had.
Again, Gainsborough's contacted us to go back to Gainsborough Greens, and it's, that's a year, I suppose. I mean, Keithy was there with Gordo last time we played, and there was housing estates, so there's a lot of changes.
And it just been recovering from some floods.
From floods.
So some of the courses in Brisbane have recovered from some of the floods. Some of the places around had had a fair bit of damage to them, so now that that's all settling down, they're all starting to look different.
Correct.
So that's what it's about, is going back and showing that how these courses have improved.
And again, it's just about getting out there and playing golf, guys. I mean, it doesn't matter the course. I could play putt and enjoy that. So
Yep. Get out there, be active.
Correct.
Run some stairs.
Run some stairs.
Mr. Fitness.
Mr. Fatness.
We're gonna get him on a fitness regime.
An athlete, eh?
Yep. Mate, it doesn't matter if you carry a little, as long as you're fit underneath.
Yeah, and I'm not.
That's what it's about.
But guys, thanks for checking out the Monday show. Again, comment down below on a name you want us to change it to potentially. Comment on for questions for us to answer, so that we can keep the Monday show kind of moving, nice and smoothly. And just get out and play golf, guys. Cool. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Remember, subscribers, we're nearly at 3,000. Jason Day putted to give away for 3,000 subscribers, so there's a lot going on. So
we might have something special for Christmas.
Very
That's
special
why I'm
for
growing a
Christmas.
beard.
Bad Santa's coming along. All right, guys, we'll see you next time, and enjoy the fortnight to come.
Beautiful.